This episode was brought to you by Ladies. Step up your lash game and join the Mink Lash Gang. With over 20 lash styles, Mink Lash Gang is your go to for high quality, affordable mink lashes. Featuring a durable, lightweight, and easy to apply band, with proper care, your lashes will last up to 25 wears. Visit www.minklashgang.com and use the code VYBE for a special discount at checkout. Ames Parker Brand Management. Specializing in social media management and content creation, let AP help you use the power of social media to take your brand to the next level. Contact us at amesparkerbrand@gmail.com for your customized package.
Hey everyone, I'm back.
Hey.
Yes, Miss Lovely Chanel is back on her throne. So, we fit to have a good night. But first, I want to start off, I've been gone from the show for some weeks. As Dale mentioned last week that I have lost my best friend in the whole entire world. My mother recently just passed from stage 4 cancer. Here we go. April 13th. I would like to tell her from heaven above that thank you. Thank you so much for being a mother, a very strong mother. And I wouldn't be the woman sitting right here today with you guys. She was the biggest supporter that I still have today. She's watching this from heaven above. I just want to say thank you so much, Mother. I love you. And as I'm wearing a shirt that say I wear yellow for my mother because she's mean the world to me. She still mean the world to me. And I love her. And she didn't lose a battle with cancer. Cancer lost a battle with her because cancer took over her body but take over her soul. So that's a difference. So that's why I'm happy and sad at the same time. But we're gonna start the show on a better note. And hey, this show's from here on out, like he said, will always be dedicated to her. To my, I don't know my left and right, y'all. To my left tonight, special guest, Miss Pearl herself.
Hi.
Miss Pearl Taylor. To my far left, Miss Beauty herself, Miss Misha.
Hello. Hey.
And to my right, Dale.
Oh, you just gonna do them like that?
That's normal, man.
That's a normal
appreciate that
thing.
shit.
Oh,
That's
my.
Yes.
normal how we do this thing. So we were gonna do like a whole recap, but we're not. But this month we're gonna focus on after a long 2 months of Battle of the Sexes,
Oh, yes. Oh, Lord.
which is dope. I mean, it was a success. We
We
did,
argue about it all the time. I was like, I ain't want to know until
Yeah.
2 months or the
Yeah.
battle of sexes.
but it worked. It
worked.
did its thing.
It really did.
So this month is mental health awareness. And we decided, Vybe decided to focus on women out there dealing with all these mental issues. And, we're blessed to have Pearl to come in tonight and talk
Another
about
strong
whatever
black
she's
woman.
dealing with
Hello.
personally. So what our focus is and what I want you guys to receive from this is realizing that you're not the only one dealing with whatever issue that you have. And it's to kind of like help realize that, you can always lean on another female's shoulder because it doesn't have to necessarily be your enemy that society has kind of like pressed upon us. So, I really want to focus this month on, bringing women together and helping them realize that you're not alone and that goes across the board. So with me being the only male, I really don't have much to say. I am a listening
No, bring out
ear.
that sensitive side you be having.
Yeah, so you will get the more sensitive side of
Hey,
Del P.
girl.
Not that.
How you doing?
That's flamboyant. No,
Be like your homeboy KB.
absolutely not. No.
Be like your homeboy KB when you see my nails. Like, oh, girl, your nails on fleek. I'm like, thank you, babe. So you have to bring out that side tonight.
And whatever happens in your household, I will. Yeah, God bless y'all.
Y'all like my new hairdo?
Yeah, I love
Yes.
it though.
Cute.
The
Looking
hairdo's
grown.
you
Yes.
banging. You banging.
Yes, I look like I'm 30, huh?
That's the direction you want to go. I'm so cool with that.
I'm
I
a
don't
big
really.
kid now.
Nah.
Let's get this party started.
Let's. I know, Pearl. You want to take it away? I mean,
Of
we'll
course,
give it to you and.
to me. Yeah.
Absolutely. I mean, this is more so to, just shed light that, society puts a lot of pressure on our women out there, and some, like I said earlier, you never know what the next woman's going through, which is why you kind of let's move towards getting away from the bitter black woman
Right.
concept.
Right. So, as a black woman, we stand for a lot and we deal with a lot physically, mentally, and spiritually. And for me, in my case, it's spiritually.
Okay.
Sometimes I battle with myself about how I look, how I feel. My hair, my face. Am I too fat? Am I too round? Am I too short? Things like that. So I deal with that stuff on a daily. But for me, spiritually, I pray.
Right.
That's just me. I pray. I ain't gonna try to, make somebody feel uncomfortable. But that's what I do to keep myself mentally healthy, to keep myself physically happy, and then spiritually. So, but on the daily, it is a struggle. But that's why I pray all day long, day long. But I also noticed that when we go on Instagram and Facebook, we see all these skinny
These
models.
Yeah,
These
so
skinny
I
models.
always say that. Like, I always mention that, as I say it again, life is by likes.
Yeah.
Everybody want to
Yeah.
get that like. Everybody,
Yeah.
why this picture they get more likes than this picture? If I
Yeah.
show a little bit more tits on this picture, why you gonna get like
Right.
100? If I
Right.
want to look normal, I'm gonna get only 90 or less than that. But I do agree this social media is
It's killing
bashing
people's
us
souls.
women
Yeah,
a little
it's
bit.
killing
It is.
people's souls.
Meaning they always would bring that bitter side. While Dale is, I want to say, he don't bash women, but he always put these questions up like, why do, if a man come, what was that question? Like, if a man come home or something like that, why a woman always got a question or some type of question he always posts of like, about a woman. Why we
What's
a
the
certain
question?
way.
I'm curious.
Yeah, I'm waiting on the question
No.
too, because I don't
What's the
remember
question?
that.
It's like recently posting, it was like a whole bunch of girls coming underneath there.
Oh, I don't know. I
Like,
have
if
to
you
look
doing
it up.
something good, should you just keep your mouth shut? Something like that.
Nah, I ain't saying no shit
No,
like
it
that.
was-
Nah.
I don't know.
I know I don't rock that way. Nah, I don't
Yeah,
rock
like
that
that.
way.
It might not
Some
have been
type of
exactly that
question.
way,
Nah,
but there's
I'll look it up.
something.
Go ahead. I'll look it up.
Look it
I'll
up. It
find
was a question you posed, and I put like
Recently?
it was probably some weeks ago. Yes, and it was a whole bunch of women. Like your personal question, you post up,
Oh,
but
it wasn't like a copy. It's like
yeah,
I typed
you wrote
up.
it. And so, and I put something on there, but now deleted it. Like, women act a certain way due to how a man would treat the woman.
Touche.
Touche.
Yes.
It would make me kind of upset about, we're not bashing, the sexes right now, but a man will always say, you insecure. You insecure because I talked to this girl or I say hello to that one. You mad because of this and that and that. Because you insecure. They always putting that, word in your head. So you the point like you wasn't. Now you like, dang, should I?
But here's the thing with me. I feel like it plays two parts. A man, is supposed to protect and honor his
Exactly.
woman and make sure she's good, right? But as a woman, we got to make sure that we good. That we got to know.
definitely.
We got to know who we are before we even get in a relationship or before anything. And that's go back to me saying spiritually, you got to
Yes.
know who you are. And if you don't know who you are, man or woman, because I've been with men that's
Right.
insecure too.
Exactly.
Oh, very much so.
You know what I'm saying? I feel like that plays a part. What's
way
the
off.
question?
No, it was.
That's
What is the
way
question?
off.
What's the
What is it?
question?
Hold
The
on.
post that I made, you sure that's it?
It say, do women ever think, damn, he's going through a lot. Let me just, show him something different.
So before you respond, let me put some light on that. When
I
I
was gonna
decided
have
to
one.
make this post, what I was getting at, which were like again, the focus this month is not on men. It's on them.
On a woman, yeah.
But we're talking about it, so I'll put light to it. What I was getting at is sometimes women tend to get so caught up in emotions and pain and discomfort and depression and all the things you guys are going through mentally that you forget that that man has been through some shit too.
Correct.
But
There's no
Correct.
but.
No, it's no but.
There's no but.
yes,
No, there's
yes.
no but.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why.
Go ahead. I
'Cause
mean,
I see
I'm
it-
just literally
I
just
see it two
reiterating what
ways.
you-
I see it two ways. I see what you coming from.
Oh, I'm not coming from.
And I see what
That's
you
not
coming
even my post.
I
That's
see
not
where
me
that
personally
post coming
saying that
from.
shit.
I see where that post coming from. Okay, yeah, I do. Then you think about like, okay, you see, but sometimes that man could put her through something to the point like you don't even want to see nothing different
Okay,
no more.
that's again. The post is basically saying, like,
Give him his shine. Too.
no, it's not about giving him his
It's
shine.
other people
it's-
out there that you need to think about outside
Yeah,
of
it's not
yourself.
But
can't
not
think about
say,
yourself.
but some people,
Mhm.
some people could see it like how I saw it.
Right.
Like, okay, why nobody can't look at me? Why I was gonna focus on that person?
Because a lot of times in relationships, and this is just being honest, like a lot of times women kind of overshadow it when it comes to emotions. Straight
that's
up.
true.
And you don't really, it's not a lot of women, and I mean, we can just focus on the three in here. How many times you honestly just openly ask that guy, like, are you okay? Or, what have you been through? It's
Yeah.
not saying you all
No, I'm
haven't.
saying like,
No. Again, I'm asking the women in
that's
this
why you
room.
supposed to. That's called
I'm asking the women
communication.
in
And that's
this
why we
room.
raising our hands.
Again, I'm not talking to my fans. The women in this room, that's the purpose of it. Sometimes
'Cause I do
some
ask.
women forget that, like, men feelings get hurt too.
Yes.
But again, this is not the highlight.
But a lot of
not-
the times
that
we
be-
forget about ourselves and think about
Yeah.
the other
Others,
person.
thank you.
So, and going back to what you were talking about, like, oh, am I pretty? Am I this? Am I that? We're our worst critic.
Yep.
Our worst critic.
Yep.
So,
But why
Sometimes
is that?
we count on, it's a society. Like I grew up. If my mom never told me I was pretty, or my dad never told me I was pretty, I was looking for that. My daddy was in and out our lives, so I
Right.
was looking for that. I was looking for a man to come for me. I was looking for that. So I didn't have the same kind of confidence as somebody that grew up knowing who they were. I had to find myself when I got older. I had to understand who I was and understand that I don't have to change for nobody. Somebody have to get what I get. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's how it works. So yes, sometimes we grow up questioning who we are, and guess what? Men do too.
Yeah.
And sometimes as a woman, we forget, hey, I'm going through the same thing you're going through. I'm hurting just like I'm questioning myself too. I don't know if I'm struggling. I'm struggling with this and that, this.
right.
And for a black man,
It's hard.
I agree with you,
Lord, I must be
Janitra.
a black
Women
man.
are emotional because our plates are so full.
So
'Cause we take
piggybacking
a
off
lot
that,
of burden.
what are some pressures that come with being the rocks of the family? Because a lot of times women are the go-to, the kids, even your mothers or your grandparents. They come to each other. So with y'all being women, what are the pressures that come with being the rocks of the family?
Everybody know. Recently, my mom passed away. She was the rock of the family. And before my mom actually passed away, me and Katie was talking in bed. He was like, if anything ever happened to her, you're going to be the rock of the family. And I'm like, nah, I'm the baby. My brothers are old. They got kids. They're like, no, watch. I became the rock of this family. That
Yeah.
I'm making
You
the call.
definitely.
I'm
saw
making-
it. I definitely saw it.
I'm making the calls. I'm doing this. I'm doing that. They calling me. I'm like mama now. So what you think? My brothers in their 40s. They calling me and they hitting me up. And I'm like, okay, well, you should do this and that and that and that. Because there was always mama. Now mama gone. Now who's the next female in this family we could turn to?
it's crazy because
Sister.
your mom passed and you took that on. I was young and took that on. My mama always told me, she said, if anything happens to me, you gonna have to take care of this person. You gonna have to learn how to.
Mhm.
And I'm at 13 trying to figure out my own self. So I'm
Right.
like, man, I gotta take care of my brothers. I gotta help her. I gotta do this. So yeah, it's pressure. It's pressure, and most women that have to take on that, it's a lot. It's a lot.
Especially me having older nieces, I had to be that role model.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I hear, oh, I want to be just like you. I want to do this. I want to do that. I didn't want to be all in the streets, and you know, they turn to me like, nah, I don't want to be like my auntie.
Right.
So I had
Or
to
they
be
do wanna
the.
be like your auntie. Some
Or
of
they
them
just
do.
want to be like, now they see me doing positive. They call me. And what make it real good is I could test charge them right in front of their parents without them even say anything to me. Because they know I'm doing a good deed versus a bad deed.
Right.
You fussing at him or her due to you don't want them to get hurt. Or you don't want them to go the wrong direction. So that's why it's okay for me to call my nieces that's 20 and 18, but like, no, you should not be doing that, blah, blah, blah. They never once told me, you're not my mama. I
Right.
wish they would.
Because they respect you.
Yeah,
Like,
they have a lot
they
of
respect
respect.
you.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know,
That's one thing.
and that's rare. I'm sorry, that's rare, especially in this day and age with kids and people like, I don't want to listen to you.
Yeah, you
like
not my
knowing
mama,
that,
you ain't my
right?
daddy. No, because
Yeah.
I'm the one that, I'm not going to say provide, but hey, when you call, I'm always there for you.
Mm-hmm.
And I was telling Katie the same thing. Like when Legend get older, you know, I don't want to be the type of parent. Now that's my child. If you if you something go on, you come to me. Okay, stranger,
But-
yes. But family wise, if my brothers or his sisters see Legend in danger, walking across the street without looking, grab him,
Right.
fuss at him. Don't be,
Mhm.
hey, you know Legend in the street. Nah, you right there. You an adult.
Yeah.
So
I know we had talked about that like earlier today. It takes a village,
to raise a
Yes.
child.
you know. So knowing your
Yeah.
whole family's there to
yes.
keep that button line.
Yeah. See, I work with teenagers and young kids. I teach dance at my church. So dealing with, I don't have kids. So I don't know what that motherly instinct is.
I know, right?
I don't know.
She be getting it. Demetria is
I have
talking
to
about
remind her
the
that we
family
going on.
always.
She's always watching, but
Right.
it's like you
Like,
gotta
she
text
on
me
the-
and tell me, and I be forgetting. So tonight I text her, and she like on point.
Right,
The family
but I
always
definitely
has
like
more
what she
strength.
said.
What up,
The
sis?
family always turn to the
for more
women
strength.
that have the
And
most
women
strength.
do carry most
So
strength.
okay, like so
They
with,
do.
with that, you know, going into that, particularly like with the situation you're dealing with, you know, for some followers that are going through that, where you said you're the baby, right? And you are too.
No, I'm the oldest.
I'm the
You-
baby.
So it's like you guys are all going through different phases. So when they do come to you and you are like, I won't say forced, but you have to take that step into being the leader. Like, you know, what do you go through
many
mentally
nights
at
where
that
I
point?
cried.
I mean, girl, boy.
Many nights when I cried.
Oh, I
and
know I'm gonna
was
get
like,
called girl all morning. Y'all good with that? You can be like, girl, I'ma just keep talking. It's cool.
Let me tell
It
you.
won't bother me.
What made
Many
me
nights
know,
to cry.
like, okay, this is on me when I had to sign the papers to stop my mama life support. So I'm the one that, you know, my brothers are my oldest, middle, you know, whatever, next to me. They turn to me. They didn't turn to my oldest brother like, you gonna do this? You gonna Yo, B, what's your decision? What we think would be best for mom? I'm looking like, oh shit, I have to do this. Soon as that lady took that paper out that bag, that folder, whatever, and sat on the table with that pen, all three of them got up and walked out. So I knew right there,
You knew what it was.
I'm gonna have to be the man of this. You know, I
Right.
have to, you know, start making. I didn't get to grieve because I was already making this decision, making that. I can't, you know, I have to be a mother now. I'm being a mother right away. Well, I had to be a
Right.
mother right away 6 months ago, but at that time, my mom was helping me.
Yeah.
So when people say you got Legend, you know, your mom passed away, you got Legend, you got Katie.
It ain't
But
the same.
it's
There's
ain't the
nothing
same.
like a love
Same.
of a mama,
it
though.
ain't the
Because
same.
mama
Right.
was actually kind of raising, hey, mama, what's wrong with Legend? Let me tell you. Now I got to actually turn to Google, you know, and see what's
But
wrong
see,
with
but
my
no,
child.
no. See,
I
with
got you.
saying that, and then I'll let Pearl have it. That's the key. What we're doing is you don't have to turn to Google.
You don't.
got family now.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just
You know,
saying.
and it's like when you having those moments, you know, my personal advice, like just dealing with emotions and that nature, try to find someone on the outside. Because what happens with that is, like, if I can reach on somebody on the outside, you don't have that pressure of feeling judged or, feeling like they're going to turn on you or say anything negative. It's more so like it's a listening ear. Find your listening ear with you guys being the rocks now, or just women being rocks now. You have to find somebody that you can go to and kind of like let off. And it's like really not to get a response, just to be like, I need to release so I can go back to doing what I do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like going back to, let me go back to being my rock, but
Right.
I agree. What? How am I? I'm 30, so like 26 years ago, I had to get straight into therapy. As black people, don't believe in who
Right.
that therapy, that
Yeah.
big T. After my dad passed away, I stopped talking after 2 years. I had to go to speech therapy, everything all over again. My dad passed when I was 4. So I was in therapy for 10 years. And then my brother passed away. That's when that mental illness, I felt like, just hit me in my head. Because I went to school the next day after my brother passed away.
Oh, wow.
And the teacher came up to me and was like, oh, no, you have these many days out. I'm like, no, I'm good. Do you want to go talk to a counselor? I said, I've been talking to counselors for the rest of my whole 10 years. I'm good right now. And then my mom passed away. And a lady out of the blue called me. And she was like, hi, I'm this person, I do counseling, this and that. I'm like, no, I'm good. Until I had like a what's that, like a breakdown moment, whatever. And it was the day before my mom's funeral. I was like, I'm not going. I couldn't breathe. Nothing. I couldn't talk to nobody. I'm in the house by myself, I just looked at that text message, called her number. I like, I need to talk to you. And when I talked to her, it was like a big relief. Us people, don't like talking to people. Don't like
baby,
getting
I talk.
help.
I talk.
It's
I
that
gotta get it out.
pride, right?
Yeah.
It's
You
that
know,
pride.
Yep, everybody say, you could talk to me. You could talk to me. But you need like that actual person who got that certification to talk to.
Yeah.
They gon' tell you what you need to hear.
Right.
Not what
Instead
you
of
want to
being
hear.
Wanna hear,
feeling,
yeah.
'cause sometimes
Yeah.
people are subjected. Like, we might be like, oh, this is what you need to do, but that person
Yeah.
doesn't really know what's going on. So,
And this person is the opposite color. She's not black. She's white, And I'm just talking to her over the phone, crying. She tell me, well, this is what you need to do. You don't even have to go to the funeral. You don't have to do this. You don't have to do that. If you want to, you can sit in the parking lot, do Facebook Live or something like that so you can watch it, whatever, this and that and that. And I'm like, just relieved. Like, I almost had an actual panic attack in my own house. Without this help, that's what I'm saying. Like, if people do have mental illness, you have to get help.
Get help. Yeah.
Yes, we can lean on each other, but you need like the actual.
Now I've been following somebody that was she's a fashion blogger and she deals with mental health and she's open about it and she talks about taking self-care. So self-care is very important for women to take care and to step back from everybody, whatever that thing is. Step back and just take a breather and know you okay.
Yes.
Right.
You okay. Even though you dealing with it, you okay. You know
Yes.
what I'm saying? So it's important to take care of yourself even when
Yes.
you're going through stuff like that.
Because, I keep going back because I'm really going through it,
Yeah.
I'm not saying I'm getting over it 'cause I'm never going to get over it, but I'm getting the help. Because not knowing, when you fall through depression you stays in it. You're not, I'm good. Girl, I'm good. I was depressed. But when you lose someone, all of that old depression build back up to the point like, oh, I had a miscarriage, or I had this, I was in a dark place, I was even in an abusive relationship. It was like a lot go through you.
Right.
oh yeah,
And
definitely.
it's like, it just
So
you crazy.
Okay, so we tapped into that. So like, okay, if you do become the rock, it's like, what are your options at that point? Like, some people take it on early, like as a kid when you have
Like you
siblings.
said,
And I
13.
think Pearl, you said he took it in at 13.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
with being that young and having siblings and taking on that role, like, what would be some steps you can like advise somebody to, take when it comes to like feeling like you're the parent of your siblings at that time,
Well,
at
when
that
you're
young age.
and you going through stuff, I didn't really think about it. I just had to do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? When you're young, you just did what your mama say do, and you stay out of trouble.
Exactly.
But when I got older and we lost our dad, and I took it so hard because we wanted our dad to be a part of our family. We wanted that, and so it was hard for not only me but for my brothers. And I had to not only step up and be like, "It's okay. He gonna be proud of you. It's all right. Take it one day at a time." I had even had to console my mom to make sure she was all right.
Exactly.
So after I checked myself and made sure I was okay, I had to make sure everybody else was okay. So as a family, we hustled together. We do it together. And so I had to make sure we stayed like that, because I know sometimes when death comes,
oh yes,
people just
This-
disappear.
Right.
A lot of times.
We sitting at, me and my brother sitting at the like 3 pass of a funeral, and my brother's like, "Look, we hurting, we in pain, but you look around you, everybody life still go on. Nobody would never know your actual pain. You know." My cousin said, "I know your pain, but I don't know your pain because I still have my father." She lost her mother 10 years ago, but people life, I'm thinking in my head like, I cry, this and that, but Doris would still want my life to go on.
Correct.
Don't
Correct.
just, I'm gonna miss her smile. I'm gonna miss everything about my mother.
Absolutely.
But
that was boo,
my
man.
story will always gonna help somebody else.
Correct.
Right.
Yep.
Definitely.
Like I said at the funeral, hey, she was supposed to been gone since Christmas time.
Right.
God gave her 4 more months.
Oh,
I
wow.
wish it was years, but 4 more months, just to spend more time with us and spend time with my son. I got to be the mother she was to me, to my son. I'm glad I had a strong black woman in my life,
Definitely.
and I'm going to be the exact same woman she was to me, to mine.
Right.
That mother and daughter day, I'm going to have a mother and son day, which we still do it today. Me and him just go to restaurants. It's me and him, even though he can't eat, so it's a cheaper plate for me now. So,
For now.
for now. For now.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
now.
baby, still drink the milk.
Right. One thing I like what Demetria was saying is self-care. Pray, get the Bible, and if you can't afford counseling, go to the pastor.
Yes.
It says even the strongest person needs to release that pressure.
Oh yes, because
And families
believe
that
me, it's
stay
you
pray
turn
together. stay
crazy because
together.
you
Right.
think you're so strong until anything could snap it, and I'm just blah 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 blah. I'll admit at the show I was just blah 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 because I was going through so much and hailing it in it myself. I was like bashing on Big Bro, bashing on everybody. It's like I don't care, blah blah blah. Until you sit back and you're like, you know what? All you need was someone to talk to. And you feel so good. You feel good because like wow, because I was physically fighting people,
But once you release it, it's like, I'm okay.
I'm okay, I'm good.
I'm
Like, let's
okay.
just move on. It was just
Yeah.
a fight. Damn, you get over it, nigga.
To this day, my daddy been gone for about 12 years. Till this day, my mom, she lost her dad. We still cry.
We still cry.
We
Of
still
course.
cry, and it's so funny because my daddy used to do this funny stuff, so we laugh at that stuff. We remember that stuff. We keep him alive
Yes.
in us. You know what I'm saying? My mom does the same thing. It's not easy losing anybody, but one day at a time,
Yes.
and keep their memories alive.
Yes.
Right.
That's how I feel like I got through that.
No.
So
agree.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
all it
Like
take,
you
one day
said,
at a
your
time.
mama would not want you just to not
And
to not do anything.
I am so proud to just sit here and say, me and my mama never got into it. I never called her name. We never had a bad moment. You know,
That's
so
dope.
all the memories
Right.
that is in my head is all good. It's something I could just laugh and talk about and just, because that's all I can remember. It's never a bad moment. I can't say, well, I remember that time that I cussed my mama. I feel,
Yeah.
I can never say I'm sorry because she gone. It's nothing like that.
and that's good.
I'm glad I gave my mama
That's
her
what-
flowers while she was living.
I
Yeah.
can agree with that
Mm.
because I
I
think
like
one of the
that.
dope moments of that night it was like we all sitting here, we all had our moment, and then it's like a lot of crying. I cried, everybody in this motherfucker cried.
Yes.
Me
And
too.
then like Dale's crying. I was like, yeah, that's like my best friend. Like,
And I already, you know what's so
Like-
funny? I was thinking Core 94 days. We did a
Man.
Mother's Day special.
yeah.
And we called everybody mama. Dale mom was upset because she was pregnant for him. And she was like, I was so depressed my whole day.
she took Mother's Day the wrong way. She came in full throttle like, I don't like him. I was like, that's not the purpose, Mama. Like, what are we doing?
They doing embarrassing moment. And my mom got on there, I can't think of anything. My daughter's like so perfect. I'm like,
I feel
Right
like she
thing to
said
say.
you made her say
No,
that.
but she did. Like,
like everybody's like, what's the embarrassing moment she had?
that was
I can't
dope.
think of
But that's why
anything.
I text you that. I was like, yo, you been getting the memories?
Yeah.
And you was like, yeah. And I wanted to say something. I was just like, nah, I'm going to wait on it. But
Yeah.
that
It
Core
cracked
94
me
days was
up.
dope,
It
man.
cracked
we
me
had
up so
a
funny. It
great,
was just-
great episode.
Especially
like,
the man who was like, I don't get nothing in
was
my
the same
booty.
thing.
What?
Oh Lord.
No, that wasn't Mother's Day. That was the weekend
I
after.
don't know. We at that point we were internet radio. Matter of fact, hold on. This is our anniversary for the way. This is
Anniversary.
like an official 2, or is it a year?
a year.
It's been a year, but
Congratulations.
it feels longer than that.
Congratulations.
Yes.
We grind hard in this motherfucker.
And next month would be a year here.
Yeah,
Shit.
it is.
It will by that
be.
fast.
So
Yeah,
this is
it
the
was in
anniversary
June.
of actually doing the podcast, and then we're
Yeah.
gonna do our anniversary for being here. But no, that night, you know, what was crazy is like we all had our moment, and the crazy part, like me and you kind of agreed, like, cause I thought about canceling, like, hey, let's just end it until you good, and I don't want to do it without you. And you was like, nah, we gonna do it this, that, and the third. And the crazy part about that entire night was like, I felt it, and I was just like, you know what, we gonna forever do it. We gonna forever stick together because you know, she's like number one. Like when I say she's our number one fan,
She would
Her
always
name would pop
comment.
up
always
like
comment.
Doris.
I remember she'd
Smith.
be like, hey mama.
Yeah,
She'd
hey,
be like, hey mama,
Hey,
hey
she-
mama.
Yeah,
Because she
like-
will say, I heard that, like, if I say something nasty, you know, my mouth,
Yeah.
y'all.
And they don't even realize how bootleg we looked. Everybody was on like their Facebook Live.
Oh,
personally.
yeah.
Like, it was just some tacky shit.
Yes.
But you know, Sharice is on here. Shout out Sharice. You know, happy anniversary. You're not here. We miss you, love you, all that. And you know, it's kind of like it's just a lot of shit going on to where it's like maybe we should stop. You know, it's just a sidebar with a lot of death going on.
Especially, oh boy, you know,
Nipsey and all
Nips.
that.
Oh,
And it's like
KD took Nipsey like that's his old
But
brother.
you have to
Man.
He got his
understand-
tattoo.
Man,
Huh,
my brother.
You know, a man
Nipsey-
is that significant.
That's
when
powerful.
even you got rival gangs, you had police up there
it wasn't,
mourning.
Yeah, it was.
KD got the dude's face tatted on
I'm
him.
gonna tell you why.
Oh,
it
he
hit
did?
home. It hit home
He
because
got
A lot of
Nips
people
and
did.
Malcolm X.
it's our
together.
era.
Wow.
It's kind
Look
of
good.
like in '96 we wasn't that old. We wasn't paying attention to a lot of shit.
Mm.
And
No.
then when you lost Pac and Big, it's like oh whatever. Like Nipsey is our Pac and Big.
Oh yeah, put
So
together.
it hit worldwide, and then it's like you have all these questions and all this. And I just gotten to the point now where it's like if someone close to me dies, and what's crazy is I don't talk about it, but like right after your mom passed, like somebody really close to me passed, like right after that.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like shutdown mode for Daryl. It was like whatever. But point being is when we get these deaths and we encounter these deaths with people that's close to us, I think we need to kind of start focusing on what were they building while they were here and take what they were building and finish it.
Continue it.
Continue it.
definitely.
You know, that's why everybody's like the marathon and all
Let
these
the
other
marathon
things.
continue.
You know,
what I'm
and I
saying?
felt like, you know, what we've created in this year is amazing.
And it's just
and-
May.
Yeah, and just in a year, like we've accomplished a lot. We touched a lot of people, and it just wouldn't be right if we stopped.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know like I didn't make the because I took off the week before that, so it was like I couldn't. But at the end of the day, it's like I felt it. Like while the funeral was going on, I was at work, and it's like, man, my sister need me right now. I know she do, and it's killing me.
I mean, you know what? I feel like I did okay at the funeral. Like I did a speech.
You sure
know,
did.
It was
Chanel
amazing.
fashion. It
Yeah.
was Chanel
It was
fashion.
amazing.
The
She's
text
like,
messages
but-
is when I was like, man, fuck this job. Like, I'm ready to, and I'm like, no, she got it. She's
But
strong.
what
She
made
got
it-
And her
What-
boo was there, so he was big support.
What made it really 10 times hurtful was closing the casket on my
Baby, that's the
mother.
worst
Yeah.
part.
I passed out.
That's
That's always
the
gonna
worst
be the worst
part.
I dropped
Yeah.
out because you
Listen.
closing on my mother. I just thought
Listen.
about I'm signing the papers now. I'm closing her up.
Listen,
You know.
when my daddy passed, that was the worst part for me. It's that casket close. It was like that's the last time I'm
I
ever
thought-
see him. That's the
I
last
thought they was
time.
gonna close it for us. They's like, her kids come to the front, put
They
your
normally
hands.
do.
Oh,
They
that's
you
what
normally
happened.
do.
They normally
Why-
close
why
it
they
out.
let y'all do
but
that?
why did
They
let
usually
them
do
close
it.
What?
Close the casket. Oh
They-
no, they
I,
wanted y'all to
I
do
thought,
I've never
I thought
seen
that
that.
they were closing it, and I thought
No,
whoever
I
was
thought-
closing it, and then you guys were kind of like, wait,
No.
no, not yet. Like,
No, they made us put our hand on the casket and
Oh,
close it.
oh no,
That's why
I
I
would've
fell,
been down.
y'all.
No.
That's why
I
I
would have been
fell.
down too.
right.
My
Oh.
brother, like,
Oh, wow.
what? I love all my brothers, from the oldest to
Mm.
the youngest. I'm the
Yeah,
baby,
we
but
know
whatever.
that.
I
Right.
love all my brothers, but my heart go out to Anthony. Me and him, exactly 10 years apart.
Mm.
What made it hurtful? He just lost a son 2 years
Mm.
ago.
Oh, wow.
Exactly 2 years
This
ago.
is
He
deep,
passed
y'all.
away in March. We had his funeral in April. So it was hard, whatever, for him.
Mm.
Because I was, I had miscarriage, and my oldest brother don't have kids, and my other brother, whatever, he got kids.
Mm.
But him losing a son, only a month old, and had to watch me. It was me,
Oh,
him,
wow.
and my sister-in-law in a room while they working
Shit.
on him.
Oh,
So we look at them trying to save this little kid. Now we looking at our mother getting take off
Yeah.
life support.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So it hurt both of us, and people don't understand. Like then I'm not trying to take up for him or anything. I'm just like, he going through a lot. Also, he not even healed from the last death. We not all healed from last death. That was his own.
Mm.
And now our mother,
Mm.
Yeah, man.
So that the closing the casket part was hurtful.
hard.
That's-
It was,
And you could tell that, like, her grandkids loved her.
Oh yes.
Like, that was imminent. Like, right. Whew. I know,
My
right?
niece
We're
sitting
there
next
like, hold
to me.
on, like,
You saw that girl sitting there.
yeah,
That was my
she
niece.
like, she,
What made me start crying? She was like, she not gonna be here for graduation.
Damn.
She kept saying that, Granny, you gonna have to be here for graduation. My mom, she saw spirits and everything, and she was like, nope, don't take my grand because she had to be here for graduation and prom. And she called me yesterday. Was like, Granny not even gonna see me in my dress. I said, I'm gonna be there Saturday.
Then that's
You
what
know,
it is.
I'm gonna be there Saturday.
She
I'm
gonna be there in
for
spirit.
graduation.
She gonna be there.
Yeah, I
She
told
You
her.
will.
gotta think about it like this, sis. Like every time you show up, doors show up.
Mm-hmm.
But like I've always said, and I'll forever say this, you're not gonna go through anything you're not built for.
Right.
You built for it.
Yep.
And us going back to, we're not gonna stick on me all night like I want to. But
Do your
going back
thing.
to us women,
Mm-hmm.
this is the month. Mother's Day coming up, and just celebrate, At first, I know Dad was like, we're going to do a whole special mother. I'm like, no, we're not.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Chanel was like, after that happened, she was like, fuck that shit.
We're not
We ain't
doing no
doing it.
Mother's Day
Little
special.
did she know I was like, bet. Mama don't like me. Like, I'm good.
Your mama can't come. Your mama can't come.
Yeah, I'm good. Let
What?
JP stay at the crib, man. You ain't put no camera in
I
front of
can
that one.
see that one. I cried. That was so
She gonna
funny.
hit y'all with all
Mother's
kind of
Day
fucking
was so
shit.
fun because she was like, I cried my whole pregnancy. I was so sad. I was like, damn, Dad, what the fuck you doing?
Right.
What the
Between her and my- that's between her and my
And then
old
Sharice
man.
had like two mamas. She got her mama, and stepmama, and something like, okay.
Yeah, Sharice,
She was double
coming.
teaming.
Her shit
Right.
was like crazy. She was like, well, I'm gonna call my stepmom. I was like, Well, my mama not answering, I was like, man, do your thing. Fuck it. After what my mama did, I was like, hey, can we call my sister real quick? Because we gotta
Somebody gonna
somebody
someone
come
that
on here and
loves
show
me.
love. Like,
Damn, Dale,
Jay,
shit.
come on, that's my baby. My mama, man, my mom's my baby, man.
That's
We-
your twin.
Yeah, we look a lot alike, but nah, I love my mama though.
She was
we
like,
don't
I was-
have like the
What
best.
was she? Was like 39 or 40,
She was 40, I think, 40 something.
and
when
she was
had me.
like,
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm so sad. She's like, I couldn't
I
help
understand
it.
why she was crying.
She was like, I didn't want him. I was
At
like,
all.
damn.
She let me know
Can
that.
we edit this video?
She was going in. I was like, cut her off. Unplug it. And I'm like, no, dude, hell. I'm getting my ass.
Again, it's Chanel fashion.
myself.
No, we gonna keep going.
Hell nah, man. I called my older sister so goddamn fast. Hey, can you give me a good moment? And then he was bad as hell. You know what?
Yeah.
None of y'all will help.
It was so funny.
Throw
I
the
was
whole
like,
family away. Fuck it.
thank you, Mama, because
Yeah,
she was,
yeah.
oh, my daughter's so perfect. She never had this and that. I'm like,
And we were digging too. We was like, so Chanel ain't never did nothing. She never did
I'm
no
gonna tell you
wrong.
this: she probably did do some wrong, but her mama was gonna do that.
Man, that's
what
funny.
I love
wasn't-
about my mother,
She wasn't gonna do it.
if I was doing wrong, she would show me the right direction.
That's dope.
That's what I loved about her so much. Or if I was doing something wrong, she would make sure something right is right out of that. Well, they
And
should
look,
have
you're
messed with you.
continuing her
They should've
legacy.
said
Yup.
this and
You're
anything.
continuing it by making sure your
Nieces and
your
nephews.
nieces
Oh,
and
yeah.
nephews and everybody, you know,
And your
keeping them in
brothers.
track.
Brothers.
Yeah.
Just try not to kill them. They gonna get on your nerves now, and they gonna call you for everything.
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 Of course.
Everything.
So we're gonna do something totally different and totally new. This
Oh, no, I
month.
don't like no.
We know you don't
You
like
see,
change.
you see my hair already different.
But somebody don't like change. She changed her hair. She flaunting the shit out of it. But
I
anyway,
know, right?
I got to.
No, let's do this. This month we're going to focus on giving the next woman a compliment.
Yeah.
So
I like
before we
that.
close this show out, you know, you guys exchange compliments amongst each other, or positive words, and kind of like just kind of build you guys each other's self-esteem and let you know that you guys are not enemies. Y'all don't have to be enemies. A lot of times, certain situations you guys go through can cause you guys to be enemies, and understand that somebody's going through what you're going through, but you don't know what the next
yeah.
person's going through. So Chanel, with being the co-host of this show,
Mm-hmm.
started off by giving Pearl a compliment, and then so on and so forth.
Well,
Hey, folks.
Pearl,
Mm-hmm.
first of all, I would like to say thank you for being the good friend to me
Oh,
for over 10 years now?
girl, has it been that long? It has
About
probably
to be
been-
10 years.
Yeah, it is.
About to
yeah.
be 10 years.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a
Yeah.
long time.
I can't catch that.
Thank you. I enjoy your spirit. You're a very spiritual person.
I am.
And you into that fashion like
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
she make her own clothes, y'all. She make her own. She
I
make
do.
her own.
I do. Follow me on
Okay.
Instagram.
Let me
Yes,
find
yes.
out. Hold on, wait a minute.
We're good to
You are
that.
beautiful
Thank you.
and continue loving you only.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Yes. I'm flipping back to her.
Oh,
now.
do y'all
Yeah.
think? Yeah. Hey, like I said, this is all for the women this month. I'm good.
So, Bianca, I want to say thank you for being my friend, because when you meet somebody, you don't know what you're gonna get from them.
Exactly.
Mm.
And when I met Bianca, I was like, "Who is this crazy chick? I don't want to be next to her. Oh my God!"
I was
But
always
she
loud.
she taught me something about being bold, about being her. Don't be scared of who you is.
Exactly.
Dope.
And then you're beautiful. You're strong.
Mm-hmm.
The chocolate skin is popping.
So
The hair
popping.
is gorgeous.
Yes, might go find me a white man.
And I just thank you for being a strong black woman. Now, since I'm in the middle, just met you, beautiful woman. Love your hair.
Thank you. Thank you.
Love your skin. It's flawless. I'm trying to get there. I'm trying to get there. And again, thank you for being a strong black woman.
Oh, thank you. Like, for you, like you said, I just met you, but like you can tell your energy.
Oh.
Like you, certain people, like their energy, you can tell like they light up a room. They're bright, and so that's what I can see with you. So
you.
I enjoyed it, and I love that rap.
Girl, it's trying not to fall off.
Stop touching it.
I'm trying.
I know, right? Don't move.
They be Surprising.
Right. And for you, Chanel, like the past few weeks, like seeing exactly the changes and stuff that you've gone through, to me, like you a G girl.
Mm-hmm.
Try.
Like
Right.
no. You don't try. You
do.
are.
Yeah.
You
do.
are. And I just want you to know that I see you growing up.
Mm-hmm.
I see the beauty. I see it.
Ain't you proud of her?
It's a proud of bed, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And Misha, and thank you for being a supporter. She have supported me, texting me and girl, you
I
want the
got
massage?
you.
I got you, girl. Massage.
I
You ready? You ready? You ready? I'm like, oh Lord, shit. Decline. But thank you, and thank you for being the beauty of this show.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
you stepped up. You stepped up when I was gone for maternity leave. And I want to say thank you for all that.
Don't they feel good, y'all?
Yeah.
Right.
They feel good.
Well, shit.
Do you want some?
I always, this goes for all three of you beautiful black queens. And I want to highlight, I always want to highlight the fact that, a lot of pressure comes from society for you guys. And, don't ever feel like you can't lean on each other. And I want you women out there to start learning to lean on each other from your mothers, your aunts, your sisters, like whatever issues you guys have between each other. Even if you don't know the next woman, you can always learn from that next woman. And, my sister, I got your back 100%. Whatever you need, I'm there. I'm proud of you. You are strong as hell. You are strong as hell. Like,
And I'm
she a G.
keep
Man.
saying strong, I'm gonna start crying.
you understand? Like, you motivate me. You honestly do. And this
Really,
this,
he tries to say I put a gun beside his head, which I do.
Yeah, you do. Yeah,
I do.
there's neither here nor there. Miss Pearl, I just think you're a beautiful woman.
Thank you.
And the fact that you're out there doing your own thing, keep striving. Don't ever let nobody tell you any different. Understand something about owning your own business. Your price is your price. And if people don't want to pay for that, then keep it going.
I'm telling you, that's
And
confirmed.
me, I appreciate you because I have personally been dealing with certain things, and you're constantly pushing me to open up to you guys a lot more than what I do. Being the only male in this group that we call our family.
We could put some tape.
Yeah, whatever. Anyway, that's not gonna happen. But no, truly, I appreciate you, big sis, and we're gonna forever do this shit. Vybe is gonna take over some shit, and we running some shit, and then we do this every Thursday at 8
What's that?
p.m.
Google podcast.
Oh, we on that.
Summer.
It's whatever you want to. What you want to do?
Just say we gonna go to
YouTube.
Boston or
Spotify.
We can do it. Oh, Boston.
Boston.
Oh, we plugged in. Boston trying to get us out there. We might do the Boston thing. We'll get on that
okay.
on another level.
That's
But
what's
every
up.
Thursday at 8 p.m. Tune
Vivid
in on
Vibe.
Facebook Live. This is Vivid Vibe, and we appreciate our fans. We love y'all. Good night.
Good
Peace.
night. Love you, Ma.
This episode was brought to you by Ladies, step up your lash game and join the Mink Lash Gang. With over 20 lash styles, Mink Lash Gang is your go-to for high-quality, affordable mink lashes. Featuring a durable, lightweight, and easy-to-apply band, with proper care, your lashes will last up to 25 wears. Visit www.minklashgang.com and use the code VYBE for a special discount at checkout. Ames Parker Brand Management. Specializing in social media management and content creation, let AP help you use the power of social media to take your brand to the next level. Contact us at amesparkerbrand@gmail.com for your customized package.